Hello? Yeah, but there I go, but it's not on the right thing. I don't know why that's down on that bar now. And why you're not behaving yourself. I don't know why it turned off. He speaks! Sorry about that. I honestly, I don't know. I don't know what happened there. Done the same thing I've done every single time ever for starting the streams. And for some reason the audio isn't coming through on that particular, so had to add in a new thing with a new, I don't know why. Let's just not argue with it right now. That's because you never, well, right. Everybody calm down, don't be bold, we'll figure it all out. Why is this all wonky too? Everything is wonky. Yeah, it's just a wonky stream. Everybody relax. Let's see what's going on. The Wheelmeister, when will the Lord Marshal? And the next question. Sorry, when will the Lord Marshal Dreer be out? Dreer is being worked on as the next video. I was hoping to get him out today, but he's just shy of being done. So obviously I didn't get all the editing done and stuff like that. So he will be out tomorrow. So Lord Marshal Dreer will be out tomorrow. Hello. Moonblade, hello. I heard Titans would be built. Titans will be cleaned up and probably built on Thursday. Tuesday stream probably be all clean up. Filing, scraping, sanding, cutting, gluing bits that broke off in the many years the person owned this Titan and never down with it. Try and get it to a respectable state and then probably do the construction Thursday. That's my plan. Let's see. We'll see how that goes. Ricky drinks paints, no sound, mime stream, shakes head, minds, points at ears, no sound, yes, and no sound, he's trying to sort it, no sound, understood, technology, fine, just grabbed dry erase board to do like a caveman used to do it. Yeah, I could have managed that. Alrighty then. White Wolf gifted 10 tier 1 subs. Brings your total number of gifted subs to 302 to the channel. It's really weird because it was obviously this stream last month that you guys went crazy. Because like on the last stream we went live, we had 132 subs. And we logged into this stream, we have 70. So this stream last month, we did like 65 subs. Remember that crazy one where he was raw on cocaine? So it's just funny whenever you catch up to the exact day last month and it just cancels itself out. Over on the YouTubes, Kabrinsky's here. Hello, White Wolf. Good evening, Revenant. Glyn is here. Not so much. Hobby, nerds. Ho! Yes. Evening all, good evening. What else? And then we get to the bit where everyone gives out to me about no sound for about 10 minutes. Hello. Oh, how I love Crimson Fist, jerk. Changed my mind, the Dornan Heresy is the best thing ever, jerk. Was panicking thinking my headphones weren't working, then I read the chat. Yeah. At least we got a text back then. Yeah. He speaks. Okay, we're back. Summon a tech priest. He's too far away. Andy, when does any of your tech be? Never. Not even. I would make an iPad, like not play nicely with the words. Hello there. True. 6 Dorito chips. Bold. All right. Cookie G is here. The gifted subs. Thank you so much. Just getting the milestone out of the way. Yeah, thank you. You're welcome. No problem, everyone. Blah, blah, blah. Gifted subs. You're welcome. What the heck is that? Purple Wolves plus Hype. And then we have good evening. And Slightly Ridiculous. You come to the right stream for Slightly Ridiculous. Hey there, I'm at work, can't stay. Just want to thank you for great Black Templar tutorials. Have a great stream. Thanks, buddy. I'm glad you enjoyed them. Now jump over to the live scene now and So obviously I'm going to talk now and it's going to be fine. Yeah. So whenever you go to a different scene like that, it literally has to transfer the entire thing across. Do you know what I mean? So like, because it didn't work on the last one, so that means I just control C that particular bit. And then I just copy and paste it into this one. And now you should be able to hear me. Stupid technology. Anyway. Words. Yes, so I don't know how much to start. I'm going to start again. Yesterday, Mr. Tim Shabby contacted me and said a guy is trading or selling a Chaos Warhound Titan on Facebook Marketplace for like Warhammer buy and trade. I wasn't in the group, so I couldn't message him. I requested to join the group. I'm still not a member of it. They obviously don't like me. So yeah, so Tim got him back and forth. Turns out the guy wanted some guard tanks in trade. I had some spare guard tanks, hundreds of guard tanks. So I offered him a couple of guard tanks, which he took in trade. About 200 euros worth of guard tanks got me a Warhound Titan. So like it's an 800 euro model if it includes both arms, which it did. And I was kind of skeptical about whether it was real or not. It didn't really come in the correct baggies, but it feels like it was really old. He's had it for many, many years. So I'm not sure. Like the thing that makes me feel... Let's not drop pieces up on the floor. That's not what we're trying to do. There. That it might be real is it actually came with the brass. And I don't know any of the knockoffs that would come with the brass. So, I don't know why it's in the wrong baggies. Maybe it's just really old. It didn't come with the certificate. But, you know, if he's had it for a decade or something more, then maybe just lost it. I lost the one from my original Warhound. So, I can kind of see that happening. So, I don't know. Hard to tell. Usually you would tell by quality, but this is a Chaos one. So, nothing is like smooth or straight the way it's supposed to be. So... I don't know, but even if it's a fake, right? Even if it is a fake, would you mind getting a fake Warhound for 200 bucks? I don't think so. So we'll go through the process of cleaning the parts up as best we can, seeing if we can get things smooth and balanced and nice and ready for like this piece here is this piece that broke. See it here? It's actually the other way around. I can't remember whether that's vitally important to you need to like try and repair a few bits like that. So there's a few chips and a few bits that have broken off in baggies over the years. So let's try. Yes. Yeah, the scene changed it. Yeah. Ridiculous gets it. He understands. He feels he's been blessed by the Omnisci. Yeah. And you said, thanks very much, mate, basically. Presume it's going to be painted in some dark iron and brass, maybe with some colours splashed in alternate stripes of yellow and black. No. That's actually what my other Titans look like. It's going to be Nurgle. It's going to be a big Death Guard one, big luminous green, lots of rust and lots of grime. And like the only two Chaos armies that I do are... my Night Lords, and I just don't think a Titan belongs in a Night Lord army at all. But Death Guard might still have them, as they're still pretty much beyond Legion strength. They probably have a lot of assets still available to them. So, and obviously with Titan armor looking like this, I think Nurgle is definitely one of the like better choices for painting it up like it. I think it'll stand out. Like hopefully that broken spiky bit is still in one of the baggies somewhere. So hopefully as I'm going through the process, what I've done is I've gotten one of my tubs right here, just like I did in my Porphyrion. As I clean and cut a piece out, it gets put in there. So I'll go the whole way through and try and get parts cleaned up as best as possible. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start with the head, which is this bit and this bit. I'm also not sure whether to bother painting the interior of them. They're very detailed. I'm not quite sure the detail is very good. They're pretty weird. And I quite like a solid piece, like getting this glued and stuck in place and just left alone. I don't want to be people taking it off and on. It's the same with the inside of the body. The inside of the body has like the corrupted like tech adept dude. But like all that kind of stuff exists in my other Warhound, and that's all glued shut, so I don't really know. I don't know. What do people think? Should I bother with the inside? 26 apiece for Twitch and YouTube. Glue, yeah. Strength, I don't think will be a big deal. But yeah. Alright, let's start. Let's start cleaning up something. So for instance, these eye bits need to get thoroughly get the excess resin out of them. It's like I've never painted the interior of any tank. I don't... Like, I'm all for people who do it, like, go for it. Those are people that are thoroughly enjoying their purchase, getting a bit of extra painting in. Like, I've seen the inside of Mr. Chin's Ultramarine Rhino, and it's done, like, the entire thing is done. And it's so gorgeous, and it's like, that was worth your time. Because it's a nice little Easter egg. He gets to open it up and show you the back, and it's pretty cool. Put a fresh scalpel blade on this, so let's try and... It is fun with it being chaos, because if I take a little nick where it's not supposed to go, it doesn't matter. Like, it's already nicked and scuffed and wrecked. And... Unless I take a nick or a scuff out of my thumb, which is possible. An Alpha Legion Titan would look like an office building until it started firing. It would. Like a transformer. Are you saying you're going to ignore part of the model again? What about Blood Medusas? Oh, damn it. Shh, she's still napping. It's so true. That's exactly what she's doing. Chaos and Orcs, the factions that let you get away with, I suppose. Yeah, and it's great painting both. Meaning you don't beautifully paint the interior and then glue it all shut. No, I don't. I don't do that. Yeah. I also realized that this is my 4th Titan now that I own. 5 if you include my Porphyrion. The Porphyrian's a knight, but it's way bigger than a knight. It's basically Warhound sized. So I'm still gonna say 4 Titans. I never thought I'd be a guy who owned 4 Titans, but now somehow I own 4 Titans. It is very beautiful. The number of Titans you own is in fact a metric of how well you're winning at life. This is known. Man, Ian must be very winning at life. Slippery slope into chaos. 4 Titans and a Gargant. Oh, I forgot the Gargant. Maybe. I think that's tidy enough, right? That's a good start. There's a little bit of a mold slip here that I want to try and... A little bit of a mold slip. Oh, yeah. It's much better. Dun, dun, dun. 1 minute you're building a Chaos Titan, the next you're deliberately coughing into people's door handles to spread Nurgle's gift. Lol. Panel lining some Tau Fire Warriors. Iron Blaster for the old Wurgle. I love Iron Blasters. They're amazing. That's a great project. Building a Votan Sagittar. I'd forgotten how complex this tiny thing. Yeah, I know. I'm currently doing a full wash on an Exocrine. Nice. Expecting priming weather on the weekend, so I'm building some models. I like that. Painting some non-metallic metal Sister Silence. You must hate yourself. Working on small ships. Love it. What's everybody else working on over on YouTube? We got people working on some stuff. Any cool hobby going on? Like, look at that mold. Look at that mold slip. Look at that line. All the way along, all the way down. Now the problem is, do I care? I don't think I care. The whole thing gets covered up. But I need to heat and bend these pieces in because they're not supposed to be that far out. Okay, how do I clean this up? Oh, yes. Get her done. We have the reveal to talk about as well, which we'll get to in a minute. I didn't get to watch all of Hellstorm's video on what the drama of the LVO is. I have music in the background. Not coming through, is it? All of my sound pretty much just cropped the bed for some reason. It's just so gross in there. He's having such a bad time. I can hear the music. I can higher the music up a bit if you want it. Just low music. Now it's transitioning between songs as I hire it up, so if you get deaf in a minute, I'm sorry. That is a little bit loud. Hold on. Sorry. I don't know. Someone was saying something about there had to be like judges at every table on the top tables of the LVO Age of Sigmar tournament. Like apparently they're really bad to each other or something. So I don't know. Using channel block terms allow slide dicks when you build. Oh, use a naughty word. Brandis, I'll allow it this time, but. Does that sound too loud now? Doing prows and sterns in front line. Yes, I thought so. Sorry, as I can't get it right. It's also like a playlist, so like some songs are like lower than others. I think that's okay now. Nothing too crazy. Looks like a semi-competent Warhound Titan head. Look at that gap though, like. Definitely need to get that heated up. It's always annoyed that you never got anything for like blocking in the windows, like to fill in the inside with something. Alright, let's do this big piece next because I can try and fix the bit that's broke. Oh, there's another bit taken out of here. Absolute disaster. So I just put you in place where you're supposed to go. Then just add glue. Surely that's the correct way to do this, right? Although I just glued that in, right? And I have to cut this out. That's the inside of this bit that I think I cut out. Scheiße. Oh well, we'll just keep working and see if I can... See if I don't break the repair I just did while I'm trying to clean up the rest. I have my doubts. Look at this big extra bit in here. Hope that won't affect anything. Do what I do with the Valkyrie build. A lens out of a plastic. Yeah, I know. Yeah, something like that's all I need to do. Have you seen the replacement flying stands? The ones that started coming with the... Well, the Arvis Lighter was the first time I seen it. Let me find it. Where did I dump it when I wasn't... I haven't used it yet. So this is the new flying stand. At least it's new to me. I have not seen any other flyer have oh hey buddy, this new style of flying stand. And I think its purpose is to actually fully replace the old one. Because it has this very clever piece which will slot into the vehicle in the same way that the old one did and then give you the ball joint for the top of this. Do you know what I mean? And I've always had this weird feeling that certain vehicles should be taller. Like, if I wish I could buy these separately. I hope Games Workshop allow us to purchase these. Because they used to be able to buy flying stands and stuff separate, right? Like, I would put falcons and stuff this high. I would put devilfish and hammerheads up this high. They're hover tanks. They can fly a little bit. You know, Dark Eldar Raiders and stuff, all just a little bit taller, just a little bit more imposing on the table. Like, it fits really well in the... So this is the new Arvis Lighter that I did there for Saturday's video. So obviously it has the piece in it already, so it sits in, and it sits in really good, like, meow. So I'm here for this as a flying stand, and it's definitely not like weak. It's not going to like break or snap or anything like that. And obviously it's much less imposing. As soon as I try and look at this camera, it decides to turn off. So yeah, I'm here for new flying stands. I hope I can get them myself. Just built Overlord and Translocation Shroud. Now building Illuminator Zeres. Nice. Serious upgrade to the Necron Force. Tau, yeah. Oh, you asking is this Tau? No. I presume you're not asking if this is Tau. You still can. I still can what? All the flight stands are on the site. Are these new ones on the site? I'm gonna look. I want to know. Flight stand. Why? What? I typed in flight stand, and dwarf iron breakers are one of the things on the first page of options. Like, how does that make any sense? The new ones aren't there, yeah. The meme. Is this Tau? What meme? I don't know. Still cleaning this piece, yeah. Oh yes. Let us continue the clean. Is this a Lord Solar proxy? What am I missing here? I'm so confused. Help. Yeah, I'm ready to talk reveals, yes. Can we start with just a general... There's 60 people in the chat right now. Can we all just say what our favorite thing from the reveals was first? I just want to get a feel for how people are feeling, or what do they think the best model was, and all that kind of jazz. So if everyone just take a minute and just type into the chat what their favorite thing was from the reveals. Laura said this meme. She sent me the meme to educate me for being my mom. Is this a Pokemon? I still don't understand why that meme is relevant right now. Suji, a big vampire dragon thing? Yes. Alfaris was the best reveal. He sure was, buddy. Yeah. The beautiful zombie dragon, yeah. Bones. New zombie dragon. Lucius, solid choice. Vampire Lord on Nightmare Haunt. Oh, you like the one on the horse more? Okay. I'm with Ralph on the new zombie dragon, yeah. New Vordry for sure. Actually, I really need to paint another bloody dragon. Yes. So at least we're all in agreement that the dragon is by far the best thing from the reveals. Yeah, how do I get you off without smashing? Such a chunky boy. I should come in from this side with a scalpel. I can do a couple million passes to. God, I'm good. Lucius will be a close second. All right. The Beastman Shaman was beautiful. Big vampire thing. Alfire, yes. The vampire and zombie dragon. Do you think the Blood Knights will get plastic kit? The Blood Knights already have plastic kit. Do you think Blood Knights will get a plastic kit? I like the whole Wraith army. White army, yeah. Blood Knights already have plastic models, man. Drill a hole and use a little saw. Too late. I did it my way. I did it my way. Good evening, sir. How are you? I like the new Minkalesk. Minkalesk was unreal. Yeah, big Minkalesk fan. For me, it's the zombie dragon, obviously, Minkalesk, and the new Death Guard model are the standouts for me, for sure. Okay, we have broken through. I like the new Minkle. The Death Guard with the fart enhancer machine. Yeah. Hey, do you think since we're getting new Minka model, we will get like a new book on like how Kadia... Shut up, you. I'd like that. There hasn't really been info on the fall of Kadia. Yeah. It is indeed a Chaos Warhound Titan. Yes, indeed. Doing our best to get it cleaned up today stream and then built... But obviously we're 40 minutes into the stream already and we've only cleaned up the head. So if we'll get it all cleaned up, I have my doubts. don't know if anyone follows Fletcher on Instagram, the tabletop tactics painter, but he was asked obviously what was his favorite thing, and he said the Death Guard. But he gave a reason why that I'd never noticed or thought about before. And it's interesting because he's like, it's the first Death Guard model that isn't funny. Like, it's not filled with humor. There's no like little nurgling doing a funny thing, and there's no nurglings on it at all. It's just this really big, like, bombastic, mean-looking Death Guard with a crazy sword who is just there to be grim and do violence. And that's really cool. I hadn't noticed that until he said it. I'm wondering why I cut the holes in there, but that's what this is for. The brass rod goes in. Bum, ba, dum, ba, dum. Oopsies. I really like the Necromunda models. Looking at the Ashways Nomads, if you want so far into Iron. Yeah, the Necromunda stuff is really good. I honestly have no people to play Necromunda with, so it does super falls off on my radar. Well, there's a Warhammer Plus show coming about Kadia. I'm really looking forward to that, the return of Kadia. I want to know why they're going back. I wonder if it's to claim the banner, because obviously the Minkalesk carries the Kadia Nath banner in that new set, and in the trailer they show the banner still standing, and obviously Kel went down with Kadia, died to Abaddon himself, with the banner as far as I know. So I don't know, maybe they're going to get the banner. That's why I love the Lord of Virulence. Such a great model, yeah, for sure. Room is they're folding the different Chaos Demons into Codex going forward. I saw that on Valrak's video the other day. He talks about that. Which is where I've always wanted it to be. I don't think a demon codex works all that well. It's always been a struggle to make a demon codex work in 40k. It's great in Age of Sigmar and stuff because it's fantasy and it's combat armies and they're meeting and fighting. Like, Chaos has such a small amount of firepower, and it's in a game that's filled with las cannons and tanks, so they land and they get destroyed. So yeah, I've always found them to be a little bit funny as a codex, especially a codex where all mixed together. So I've always wanted all the Death Guard and Nurgle demon stuff together, and all the Slanesh and all the Emperor's Children. Like, I've always wanted that, so I'm very happy if that's the thing. The return to Kadia is just about the Imperium standing in line at customer service to get the money back around time on the... Yeah, maybe. If you saw the like clip that they put out already, it's really interesting as well, because like it's a huge big chunk of Kadia and then a whole city is still on top. So in my head I'm like, are they gonna like phalanx it the rocket, you know, put a big dome over the top, repressurize that bit, put some engines and fly part of Kadia around? I'd be okay with that. Where did you get the Titan? I traded about €200 worth of Imperial Guard tanks that I'd never built for it, so I got a really good deal. New animation 4 plus, yes. I'm looking at Warhammer's site. Classic human Blood Bowl mummies made to order. They are so corny, but there's nostalgia factor that makes me love them. I get that. Is that Forge World resin? It is Forge World resin. Yeah, it's pretty awful. It's old Forge World resin as well. Resin has gotten a lot better. Even the Forge World resin has gotten a lot better. The Porphyrion was like a dream to put together. This is a bit rough. But it's going to be Nurgle, so it can be a little bit rough around the edges and be a bit chipped and a bit bashed. That'll be fine. I'm okay with that. The return, yes. Might need a bit of that also deep clean Kadia before it's habitable. It's potential. They did a Ursula Creed book where they went back to Kadia. I think it was basically miles of Chaos Wastelands and ruins of hundreds of city-sized asteroids. That's crazy. But did you see the picture I was talking about with the dome? Not the dome, but like the way you see a huge portion of Kadia intact. Can we discuss why the Arvis Lighter is the best flyer in 30k and 30? Yes, I'll pull it back out again so we can just talk about how glorious the Arvis Lighter is. I mean, I don't think we need to say more. It's get out of the way, everything else. Look at it. It's just such a cool little thing. I broke it. No, am I joking? It's not glued on yet. God damn it, the canopy fell out. This is why I can't have nice things. Get back in. Meow. Power Wash Sim Kadia edition? No. Spartan, hello sir. Yeah, this is why I shouldn't have nice things. Oh, that's the good stuff. Can we all admit that transfers are the best thing ever? Our channel now is entirely devoted to making people who don't use transfers start using transfers. There's just a wing for you. Super simple, but it works, right? And I didn't paint the inside. It's still fairly blank in there. But the door does open. A close second behind printed banners, yes. Andy is a shill for a big I am telling you. Printing transfers on a model would require me to be happy with the paint job on a model. No, because you don't put transfers on at the end. So you don't even need to be like this delighted with your model. It goes on right in the middle of them. First, the Arvis is the best thing ever. Next, it's transfers. What is this? Yeah. It's called enjoying life, Mr. Chin. You should give it a go. Always look on the bright side of life. When life's a pile of shit, you must give off it. Worried that's going to affect something else, but I can't really get in it. This is the times where I wish I owned a Dremel, but I don't. What the hell is that? Oh, I touched the Arvis slider. Damn powder. Not sure on what bits I'm supposed to leave and I thought stay or not. Bits are so rough. Get some shins looking good. I think it's a flying stand. The flying stand is so good. It's the best thing ever. Are you going to nurglify this very clean boy? I don't think it's that clean. I think I can get away with it being nurgly with a paint job. It's already full of pox marks and wrecks and stuff, so I think I'll be okay with just a paint job. I couldn't be arsed trying to make it look more nurgly. So cool. Just these like the smaller pieces are just so cool. My Death Guard army, by the way, is just going to be like ridiculous. Like, it's like, oh, Andy, you're working on your Death Guard army? Yeah, I'm just plodding through it. Oh, what have you done? Oh, I've done a squad of dudes. Yeah. Mortarian and a Warhound. What the fuck's wrong with you? What kind of thought process is that for making an army? I don't know. Is this a GW cast or was it sourced in the high seas? I think it's real. Because of the brass etching. Fake ones tend not to have this. Because I don't know how they would get this. So this makes me think it's a real one. Just old. The guy said he had it for such a long time. And he would never get around to it, so... I think it's real. This will start a whole nother process then, and it does mean I need another Chaos Warhound and a Chaos Reaver now as well. Oh, for fuck's sake. Is the dust bad for you when you're sanding resin or plastic? It's not the best thing in the world, but it's not as nearly as bad as people think it is. Like, I'm not using a belt sander. Like, there's actually not that much. Like, I'm only taking off tiny amounts. I wouldn't use a Dremel without a mask because that is literally like a power sander. There would be dust everywhere and you wouldn't want to breathe it in. But yeah, it's not the best. I'm thinking about some kind of air cavalry army, all Arva sliders and all Karsakin, but I can't decide between Scions or Aquilans for Karsakin. Arrgh! Scions and Aquilans are basically the same thing, or Karsakin. So yeah. Like if you went Scions, you wouldn't have to have everything in a transport. You know, you'd have squads of Scions in the transport, and then the Aquilans, which are just Scions with jump packs, dropping in as well, and that would be really cool. That's just me. Fly the Valkyries, lol. And you can build the Arvis with the dude shooting at the back. You can, yeah. Did it come with paperwork? It did not come with the certificate. Like I said, it's really old. I don't have the certificate for my Warhound either. I bought it so long ago. You can check, Andy. If you look under the feet, does it say made in China? If so, it's fake. I'll double check when I'm building. Is that meant to come off? I think so. Even this is just so cool. How well done it is. Like, obviously forgot the old casting that's a bit wobbly, but like just the pockmark armor and then the big beautiful Chaos Star. Even this, just this panel is going to be fun to paint. Carskin Squad, stained glass windows, bases with pews and outer church bits fighting Nurgle, maybe with some sentinels. 5 sentinels named after playing. I see what you did there. Is this my first Titan? This is my 4th Titan. 4th Titan I've owned. I've done 2 previously. You can see them behind me. There's the 2 Warhounds on those shelves up there. Warhound 1 and Warhound 2. And I have a Reaver that I got there a few weeks ago. But the Reaver project is not on hold, but I'm struggling with the Reaver project because none of it. I've got 1 arm so far, and the other arms are all out of stock. Like some arms come in and out of stock, but the missiles haven't been in stock since Christmas, which is really annoying because they're not optional. You got a big hole in the back if you don't get them. So yeah. What do you think of the LVO reviews, reveals and upcoming models? I loved it. Very exciting. Like I said, the Vampire Lord on Zombie Dragon new model thing came out of left. I just did not see that coming. I'm super excited for it. I'm super excited for it in an interesting way that I don't think a lot of people are noticing. It's like with the white box coming out as well. So if you take... Okay, so here's how it works. Old World does not share models with Age of Sigmar. They don't like that. They're 2 different game systems. Therefore, even if it's like Skeleton Warriors, okay, we have Age of Sigmar Skeleton Warriors and we have Old World Skeleton Warriors. None of them work for both systems. That's just how they want it to work. So there's 2, like they've shown off that the last 2 books to be done, and then they said, and then there will be more. So what will there be more? They said there's going to be 8 or 7 factions, and then they're going to have all 7 factions out. What's the more? Some people think it's a whole new thing like Cathay or Kislev or something. I don't think so yet. Not until the success of the game is really kind of solidified. So I think they'll add in 2 more armies. The 2 armies I think they will add in are Skaven and Vampire Counts. The reason I think this is, with the launch of the new edition and the whole new wave of Skaven, they retired like Skaven clan rats, normal ones. They retired Vermin Lord, like everything is retired. All the old kits that were plastic are all gone, which are all made for the old world, and they've all been replaced by beautiful Age of Sigmar ones, which means that they can have that whole separate section. Okay, here's your Age of Sigmar ones, and then here's your old world ones. And they've just finished that off with the vampire counts as well, because they don't have a Vampire Lord on Zombie Dragon. We have a beautiful plastic one already, which fits on a square base. We didn't have like Black Knights and Graveguard. Now we do. We've got new ones replacing all the old ones, and we have plastic skeletons which have been replaced. Zombies have been replaced. Everything's been replaced, so they're ready to bring back out those old miniatures to work for the old world. Now, whether you want to build the old models or not, that's totally up to you. That's not really the point. As long as they put the factions into the game, then you can just buy all the new models and build and put them on square bases and whatever. So, yeah, that's my thoughts. Do you magnetize the weapon option? No, I just glue them solid. I just pick a Titan. I don't like options or I don't like magnetizing stuff, to be honest. Angron, wish you did the sword on camera. Stuck on it right now. I can't even remember what I did for the sword. Oh god. Angron. Yeah. Oh, camera's gone again. Well, of course. I didn't do a lot with the sword, to be honest. I know it looks complicated, but it's really not. It's just my fire technique just dry brushed up the entire blade. So all it is you start with red and you fill in all of the cracks and all of the skulls with red right down the middle. And then when that's fully dry, you dry brush orange, then yellow, then white. But the trick is you catch the whole blade with each step, just getting lighter and lighter as you go. And that's all I did. That's it. It's not like some crazy hard thing. It's super simple. Medusa would leave the arms off. Andy, how did you do the trench wooden fence barricades on your Krieg army? I got a whole video on that, buddy. A whole video. Look at me getting the VIP treatment. Anything for you, buddy. On the vicious looking Angron. See, like, look at like look at the cameras like that. The clippers is clearly the most important thing. Let's focus on that. Okay, I was back at putting, nervously starting to cut this. Try and make this clean. Oh yeah. Every time Andy says he has a whole video on that, kind of, I'd buy that for $1. I'm going to attempt it right now. Go for it, buddy. Don't panic. Oh, cheers, buddy. Hopefully it turns out well. If it doesn't turn out well, then you weren't listening. Lol, am I messing? I've got a beast of a resin model coming. It's actually preparing me for cleanup. Lol. What beast of a model have you got coming? Always curious. A little bit of a swipe left. I think this will do. And that still looks a little bit rough, but it's really smooth. And obviously it's just going to have something sat on top of it. So it's actually like this piece, I think, is somewhere around here anyway. Wonder if we can get the... Look at this. I have to cut this off. Shit on it. That's not going to be fun. Like this one, it broke off. I don't know why the old owner tried to pull it off and snapped it. Obviously, it's a very rough shoulder piece. It doesn't have to get super clean because these vents are for these parts. So, yeah. I just have to get it kind of clean enough to get covered up by the vents, and then we're laughing. It's an Arch-Villain Games model coming, Lord Vladis. It's a vampire lord in the back of a big werewolf type mutant. Not in, I can't type lol. That's not going to be fun to saw. Yeah. Don't stress. Yeah. That's will we do the sawing first? People want to see me struggling to saw. I feel like they do. Of everything else, they're like, let's watch him struggle. Alright. First of all, let's try and remove these extra corner bits. It's actually pretty stable. Just go in from here maybe. I don't know. Let's try again. We got this. We don't got this. Can't even see the line I'm making. Hopefully it's in some way, shape or form going to work. God damn it, this is awful. Just type 999 on your phone, just in case. Already ready. I need a vice. Where's my Games Workshop vice? God damn it. This may require one of my actual saws. That's as far as we got so far. I feel like we can do this, right? Just has no teeth on this are so old. And there's super glue here for some reason, which is obviously wrecking everything. Yeah, it's the super glue that was stopping it. We got this. For God's sake. Are you okay, Annie? It looks like you've got a saw hand. I'll show myself out. Thought Games Workshop was a vice. Do not try this at home. That's quitter talk. You got this. Rip, Andy died at 50 from resin dust. I mean, moon dust. And what do I think of the new Emperor's Children? They're not for me. Emperor's Children are one of my least favorite chaos armies. They don't excite me. I don't want an army of them. If I do get sent some, I will of course make my videos. And I'm excited to make the videos and paint them not like they painted them, because one of the most uninspiring things they did was the paint scheme. I thought was really just kind of horrible. I just don't think it did them any favors. A weird pink and black scheme, just not good. So so obviously if they send me the box set, if they send me another Fulgrim and thingy, I'll paint them all up and I'll have that small collection on a shelf. But I don't know if I'd be bothered doing much else. Oh, straight as an arrow. Wait a minute. That's not quite what I need. Now, it might do the job. It won't do the job. Damn it. Right, so take two. You can have cancer over there. We don't want to have cancer here. All right, we're coming from the other side. I can't grip it from this side as easy. God damn it. This hobby saw so old as well. Don't encourage me. It's like the first rule of mediocre. Yeah. Dibs on 90s free ampersand. Nah. I want to do some, yeah, like the royal purple and gold trim is the one I want yet. Like a glove. I prefer the dark purple and gold take they did on the old Emperor's. Yeah, for sure. Seriously, kids, don't try this at home. Andy is trained mediocrity. Someone's going to lose a digit. Hey, I never miss with a blade. Just ignore this. Yeah. Anyway. Now remember, kids, when you're cutting with a saw, your thumb always goes out towards the blade. So that if the blade just jumps a little bit, it's going to sink into your flesh and not damage your model. We got this. Come on, you son of a bitch. So annoying. Alright, that's somewhat better. Will this work? I hate this thing. I hate it so much. For legal reasons, this is a joke. That scar was from Andy Tang lore. He didn't believe in Bigfoot. It's true. Who told you that story? I hate the pink. Hate the pink. But don't hate the pink as well. Let me find there's a guy on Instagram. Oh shit, now I gotta find him again. Whoopsies. Go back. This one. So this guy did the pink scheme properly. Look at these. So if Games Workshop had done them in the correct colors and had them looking this good, I would have been way more sold on them. Like I messaged this guy and was like, I can't wait for you to get the box and do the models in this scheme, this proper color scheme. So this is ace_c_miniatures on Instagram. He does ungodly stuff. Like he is so ridiculously talented. You should all go and follow him immediately. Like his style of painting is next level. So yeah, this is for the sweat alone. Thank you so much. I got 5 pounds. I appreciate it, buddy. All that cutting saves on the heating bill. It's true. I'm warm now. You need a new saw blade. That's what. Yeah, this saw blade isn't removable. That's still warm. Cancer be gone. That didn't work at all. Okay. Like, what am I supposed to do here? Like, this still won't fit over the top. It's the wrong side anyway, I think. This is that side, isn't it? No, this side. This is a problem. I have to remove way more of this. I don't even know how, like... I don't want to cut into the model. I'm really nervous about cutting into the model. God damn it. It's really like a curved surface. It's not easy to hold. Bring forth the sandpaper. I don't think this... It's taken me 9 years with the sandpaper to get that right. Oh, I curved out again. Every time I curve out. Slowly but surely getting better. Just more slowly than surely. You just cut this bit off and it flies around and takes out your eye. This is a what not to do stream, everybody. I don't know, I need more off than that. Don't curve into the model. We got this. We got this. I don't want you to work all day. I mean, we're pretty close. We can make that work. The rest can be sandpaper. I missed a super chat. No, I didn't. Camera in the bottom left in isolation is interesting. Yeah. Did I? Wait, what? Did I? No, I didn't. Mothman soon. Wish him luck. Oh no. YouTube encouraging this behavior. You didn't miss. Nothing wrong with a good curve, right? Yeah, it's true. Guess Annie sucked in woodwork at school. Just a guess. How dare you? I did quite well in woodwork. I just have better tools. £12 for a new saw. Endless entertainment. Priceless. Good afternoon from Vancouver. Andy Mechanicus, Mighty Titan Builder. Well, Mighty Titan Builder is some very strong language for what we're doing here. We're doing stuff. It's not going well, but this is what we've managed to clean up so far. Which is, it seems like it's a little bit, but it's just not that much. This is what we've done so far. This is the pile that's currently on the table, getting sawed and hacked and filed and stuff. So, yeah, look at that hole. Jesus, that's not good at all. Ooh, I'm going to have to fill that with resin or something. That's not good. That's no good. Cause like this, will this cover that? I mean, yeah, but that corner will still be gone. I have to remove this as well without... Oh, that cracking sound is not good. That's the sound of a bad air bubble and some hollow resin right there. is my sandpaper? I did have my sandpaper recently. I wonder here. Where did I put it? It's abrasive. It is sandpaper, but it's very fine. Oh, there we go. 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 So a very fine, crazy like Tamiya filing paper, but that's really thin. So this stuff's a lot thicker. So that's. People can let me know how that sounds. Evening Songbird 7, hello. This will do the job, right? Yeah, yeah. I've seen Andy do some incredible things. 3 cans of aerosol indoors on a display board, luring an innocent staff member through a stack of shelves. This takes the cake. Let's quitter talk. About as smooth as that's getting. God, it's so messed up. It's a very messed up part. I'm just gonna fill it full of like 3D printing resin and use a UV torch on it. That should theoretically fix something, right? I think I sounded a little bit too hard on the top and I wrecked some of the trim. It's meant to have thicker trim than that on that side. Whoops. What you gonna do? Greetings from America. Hello, sir. Hi from Spain. Nice to meet you. Jess the Painter. Evening Songbird. Hello, Jess the Painter. Thanks, guys, for jumping in. Hope you're doing well. Can anyone tell me if this sound is the worst thing you've ever heard? If it is, I can't stop. I'm currently working on a Chaos Warhound Titan. So that's what we're currently, but it's very old resin kit and it's struggling, and yeah, I'm just trying to make parts work and get rid of some really big gates that used to exist on the back of this thing. See, you're fine there. If I glue that in place, that's no one will know. Are you supposed to be there? I don't know. I think so. Can't remember exactly how this goes. Is it like this? What's that little note for? Is there a little... Look at the poor tech priest mounted to the wall inside. So grim. Oh, it's the wrong way around. Durr! So this is this piece. See, it's already starting to look like a Titan. Yeah, need more hands. God damn it. I knew you were pinched. This is gonna take some time. Can someone redeem Mando mode for the sake of his lungs? No, I have to do the same thing when working on my minis. It's better when you move the mic, at least. Yeah, I've stopped sanding. Laura already gave out to me for the sound. She didn't give out to me about anything else, though. Okay. Let's try and straighten up her tight. Are those all gates? I think that's a gate. I don't know. I do not know. How's everyone else feeling about the Emperor's Children? Because like I also feel like that kind of fell in the realms of the Death Guard, not the Death Guard. The Emperor's, God damn it, the World Eaters. I got there in the end. That they're not really getting enough kits. They need more. I have the Chaos Warhound dibs. Very different kit. It had 5 pieces, legs, hip, body, shell, left weapon, right. I know, I've always wanted one. I have the files to print one. But I don't know what that's... Yeah. I did. I just getting ignored. Yeah, what are you talking about? You told me to stop sanding, so I stopped sanding. I didn't ignore you at all. Yeah. What part of Ireland do you hail from? Dublin. Can you not bleeding tell where I'm from? I like them a lot more than I thought I would. Oh, really? They've turned your head, have they? Would you do an army of them? Truthfully, most of them feel a bit lacking. I have family in Lucan. Oh, cool. I like the one with the sword, didn't catch their name, and I like Lucius. The one with the swords are big. I didn't realize that in the first playthrough, that they're like the corn equivalent, the bigger guys. So they're like Ogren sized, which is cool. But I kind of would have liked elite foot troops with swords. I think would have been really cool, like the blades, from the Heresy era. Their squad units are pretty close to the legionary unit. Yeah, because they're not, I guess, that possessed. They, like, I guess that makes sense. I don't know how you would change them around more than that, but yeah, I think I might actually do an army of them. Cool. I think they all match up well with my new cultist models that came out. That's fair. Just fit in with some putty. Yeah, putty just takes time. I ain't got time for that. So I think the resin will work well. I'm gonna leave cleaning up the rest of these bits for now because everybody keeps giving out to me. Cancer. Okay. The neck. Okay, let's see here. How do I cut this? Oops. Yeah, it's fine. It's battle damage. I just took a chunk out of the ring bit there. That was not part of my original plan. Oopsies. That's what I get for being too... Just two. That's what I get for just going a bit overboard. How dare you show concern for his health, you monster! New cultist models that came out. I feel they could just have done an upgrade sprue for them. They could jazz up the Terminators too. No, I definitely they need a little bit more than just an upgrade. They could have, but I think people wouldn't have been happy. And yeah, I'm still waiting on World Eaters, Terminators, and Emperor's Children get their own Terminators too. They both have like very distinctive units of Terminators in the lore, like the Phoenician Guard and the Red Butchers are two very different style, very different aesthetics, and I think they both ranges deserve them to be done. We also have obviously the silhouettes of the other things. So we have Grey Knights, Chaos Knights, Space Marines, and what the hell was the fourth one? Black Templars. How did I forget Templars? So hopefully all of those things come with some models. They usually do. I know they're not going to get a lot. Like the Templars, I think is just going to be a model. Which I'm okay with. Just getting more models for Templars. That's fine. We got a lot of models a little while ago. Obviously, Grey Knights deserve a full range refresh. Do I think they're going to get a full range refresh? I don't know. I know Valrak doesn't think they are. I don't know what the Space Marine thing is. Like, I know they chose a Salamander as the picture. So what would we get for Salamanders would be... What do people think? It took me about 12 hours. Yeah, it took me 11 and a half hours. That was I timed that 11 and a half hours to build my first one. Maybe you should make that a reality. Yeah, I will copyright this. You savages. Hydrate, yes sir. No, the Infractors and Tormentors. Flawless Blades. There was a Blades unit. Grey Knights only have 3 kits. They have... I know what they have. I know. I'm not saying they don't deserve it. If I could choose, I would choose to give them everything. They've given us a tease now that we've seen the Cotias model. Is it Cotias? Not Cotias. I don't know. The champion. Was it Cotias? Bloody names. We've seen what Grey Knights are meant to look like. So yes, please give me all of them ever. Yeah. 2 by Infernus, Gravis, Assault Terminators, Primes, yeah. Oh, it's a Sally launch box. But what would be the point in it? I don't understand that. I could understand it being a Christmas box, but what do you mean? What do you mean launching salamanders? Like salamanders are they adhere closely to the Codex Astartes. They always have. I know they have an excess of flamers, but that's it. They don't really have anything else that's different. So like they're one of those ones where like I don't think an Imperial Fist Codex makes sense because once again they follow the Codex Astartes very closely. It's only when you get to those wacky ones, you know, the White Scars with all the bikes. I think they could probably do it one, but you know, the Black Templars are quite different and stuff like that. But I don't know what they would do. Like if they gave Fire Drake Terminators, is it the Return of Vulcan? Is it another Primarch? If that's the case, that would make sense, right? No sign of that in the lore currently. No, I haven't seen anything about Vulcan. Obviously, he played a big part in the Beast Arises series, and we saw his end there, and I don't know what happened to him after that, so... Maybe like the Chaos Box, the new Chaos Lord jump pack? Maybe. New character, Primaris Hestan, upgrade sprue, and same time launch of Assault Termes is my guess. Vulcan would be great, but lore build, no lore build up. Yeah, I know, there isn't. I think Rust is next, potentially. I think the Salamanders will be Fire Drakes back in plastic. Like, maybe. It's possible. I just don't see it. Get out, you sack of wine. There's mold still in. I don't mean molded in like dirty old mold has grown. I mean some of the mold is still stuck in the model. Every time there's been mold stuff stuck in a Forge World model for me, it's been pink. And then this is white. I don't know whether they ever use white mold, or is this a bad sign for this thing being legitimate. Who knows? Oh, God. This is one of the more damaged parts that I got. Look at this. This isn't even attached, look. Can we perform some form of surgery? Be very careful with all these bits in this bit of baggie because they're parts. This is the actual, I think this is the rest of this ring. Yeah, I'm going to try some surgery and repair this ring. Like this is how badly it is right now. Let's see if I can do something to fix this. What do I need? I need something to pour super glue out on. I need a Q-tip. Something to pour super glue onto. Hello. Hey, listen. So baggy will do as long as there's nothing else in that. That'll do. Where's my tweezers? Oh God, why do I always lose my tweezers? I always lose it. Would have been very handy right now. Oh, forget it, we'll make it work. Okay, so super glue. Okay, so you are that piece. So let's. Not enough of it, is there? Kind of annoying. Are you this piece? Not even close. Nope. You are not this piece. No. No. No, just like you're not even off this piece. There's no other bits. This is a disaster. Oh, I think you just found the broken horn bit from the first piece. Damn. Is this another piece? I don't think so. Oh, we failed. It's a bit lame. Got all excited when I found the first piece and it glued in properly straight away, but remember we cleaned this bit up? This bit, I think I found this. Yes. Let's see if we can repair. It's not even remotely in the right place. Okay, hybrid child. This the one thing was going stupidly cheap on Facebook the other day. Knew it wouldn't last long. It is indeed that exact one, yes. Okay, let's try and glue. So which one of these is this? Are you this one? I don't know. Kind of looks like it should be this one. It is, it is, it is, it is. Gotta repair those piston connections. Okay, all your piston connections are back in place. And this one is missing 2. So, and there's 2 pistons left, and these ones are both missing 1. So, which one is which? Are you this one? You are immediately that one. By process of elimination, that means that this should be this one. I dropped it. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, it's nice to have those piston pieces back and replaced anyway. Now I actually have to clean up these parts. Yes, I do need tweezers with a little chain that the banks have. That would be the best thing ever. My resin printer is acting up. I probably need to take it apart to fix it. But I can't be arsed. Did I say that right? What's wrong with it? I was just debating making a butt joke. But otherwise, very good. Someone would come in and steal them. It's true. Can't correct, I'm hard typing. Just realized I was supposed to be for... I was confused why you replied. I don't know what's going on. The Emperor's Children. I don't think we have seen all of it yet either. The Codex cover has some very Slaneshi cultists in the front. Cultists would make sense. It's one of the few things they have missed from it so far. Was very tempted myself. It was next. If it was next, I would have jumped on it. Yeah, I'm not surprised. I'm lucky that I got it, to be honest. Online, yes. Hey, Andy, do you think we would get a desk/studio tour at some point? It's just so full and messy right now. It's hard to... Yeah. We can do it, for sure. I think all the patrons have seen it about 1,000 times. I do like some vlogs and stuff for them, and they walk around the room and show different stuff. I've had chunks of mold in white, blue, pink, and light green. Okay, so we're still potential. And did you think painting ancient night goblins 4th Ed starter set I got from Troll Trader? Lol. Never painted in 30 years. Nearly ready for the table. Love that so much. It would also be a 30-second video. Yeah. Okay, let's try and... Yeah. Obviously, is another saw job. Where's the damn piece? Hold on, let me get rid of this piece first. See if there's a space in there. Oh, you don't need to saw nothing. Look at the space that's in that. Look at the space. Like, they couldn't make those two holes be the same size. Like, to make this fit snug. This is the space. This is Fudge World. What the hell? Why you do this? Like, that just makes the connection going to be really weak. I'm going to fill it with, like, epoxy resin and just squish it. It's just rock solid. So stupid. Let's get down to business to defeat my lungs. How do you join your Patreon? It's linked down below. Patreon is and always will be the best way to support mediocre hobbies. Everybody always should sign up to it. That way it might actually grow. Presume this is not a part. Yeah. Such a weird piece. What even is this? This is this. Oh, you're not supposed to be separate at all. You're just mega broken. Crap. Oh no. Let's just add loads of super glue to that now and just stick it on and say nothing. Whoops, ladies. So this is the hard bit about cleaning pieces like this up when it's the Lord Alderon Prime 10 months. Oh, that's Lord Din. Thank you so much. So 10 months, currently 1 month streak. Appreciate it, buddy. Very kind. Happy birthday, bro. It ain't my birthday. My birthday was in December. Y'all missed it. 3D print problems. Supports disappear partway through job. Could be exposure settings, but could also be screen connection. Does supports disappear and the model, or just the supports? Obviously you can't tell because the supports are gone, therefore it's not supporting the piece. No, you should be able to see it still. I've had all sorts of weird problems resolved by just re-uploading the file again. Sometimes the transferring it from your computer onto the model has messed up stuff. It's so weird. Any major warping? Yeah, loads. Nothing fits yet. After I've done cleaning everything up, as in removing all the bits that I think aren't supposed to be there. It's just super dude to myself now. Yeah, turn off mic on again. During the assembly process, I will fix any warpages. Like, for instance, see, this goes here. This does not fit. Again, why am I so close? Here's the head, which looks really nice. And then that's the gaps. It needs to get stuck in there. And then as like the opposite effect, I can't fit this over the, like, it doesn't fit. So there'll be some work to do. Rain Goes to Bear. Thank you so much for subscribing for 5 months. Appreciate you, buddy. Hype Train. Nearly out of Hype Train. Will you be doing any Eldar videos with the release on Saturday? I can neither confirm nor deny that I'll be doing a full Eldar week and be doing a video on absolutely every single release, both Unit and Phoenix Lords and all of it. Yeah, every single one of them. I can't say that I'm doing that. How do you even fix that? Oh, no, just hot water. Like a bowl of boiling water. Put it in for like 5 seconds and it literally becomes malleable and soft. You bend it into the correct shape and as soon as it cools down, it sets hard again. Super simple. You don't become a Chaos Warhound Titan just because you glue part to yourself. I'm more of one than you! Jerk. Denying my chaosness. I glued myself to it again. Like, obviously I'm tidying this piece up now and I can get here, I'm getting it tidied because obviously this is like where the shin goes on and stuff, but like I don't think this bit is flash. I think that's part of like the Nurgly effect. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Oh, level 1 Hype Train complete. Thank you very much. Tiani. Tier 1 subscribe 5 months. Mostly a lurker, but love hobbying along. Ah, man, I'm glad to hear that. It's great to lurk, obviously. Hang out and just listen and have a little giggle at all my massive failings and stuff like that. That's okay. But always be... never feel like your voice doesn't deserve to be heard. If you want to say anything, you want to ask any questions, you want to get involved, always do it, man. Everyone here is super welcoming. I appreciate the sub. There's already several Craft World paint guides on his YouTube. There is very many Craft World videos on my YouTube already. The last time the Eldar got redone, I did everything for them then as well. So genuinely don't know if that's supposed to get cut away or not. We're even more welcoming over on Mediocre Hobbies Patreon, where we have tea and cake mornings on Wednesdays. That would be nice, wouldn't it? We have over 400 people on Patreon. Imagine if all those 400 people were still signed up to the Patreon. Man, that'd be great. Patreon really is a nice community. Bum, ba-dum. It's one of the weirdest models I've ever worked on because it's so rough and it's meant to be. Keep trying to like clean off bits and I'm like, I think that was the chaosy bit they designed onto the model. Like by the time I'm done with this, I can just paint it like a loyalist one. Hey, where is his crotch armor? Aha! Got some other really nice pieces. Oh, I just checked the time as well. Whoops, daisies. Oh, look how nice they are. Oh, that's so nice. Upper thigh armor, I guess. Oh, so much to do, so little time. So in the stream that we just did, this is how much of the Titan we got cleaned up. It's an amount, right? We did all right. Some parts still need a little bit more work. And these are the bits that still need to be, damn it. Vulcan Mega Bolter. Plasma Annihilator. Lots of cablings that you have to heat up and bend yourself to connect ports to stuff. Thighs. The crazy servo joint controllers. One of them is just a big brain bug thing. That's kind of cool. They're cool. Weapon mount arms. Toe bits, maybe? I don't know. Feet. With more broken bits in them. There you go. Glue those back on. Millions of pistons. The roof section. And toes and pistons and other bits and pieces. So still quite a bit to clean up. So we'll be here another while. Yeah. I'm so covered in junk. Definitely super good myself to myself. Okay, people. There's 28 people left on Twitch. We will be going across and raiding somebody now. I go and rinse out my lungs. Who we raiding? Who we raiding, lad? We can raid. Do. Who are we raiding? Who are you? The guy's working on OG Krieg horses. Definitely chosen this guy. All right, people. Thank you as always for your being awesomeness and joining me for my crazy stream. I know it wasn't exactly particularly productive as I was just messing around with a Titan and failing miserably. But yeah, thank you guys. I hope you had a bit of fun. I hope you didn't mind following along and watching me struggle. And hopefully you're looking forward to Thursday where I'll be continuing this. Will I be able to start constructing on Thursday? I don't know. Depends how much time I get between now and then to tidy a few parts up and get them fixed up. I don't know, but we'll see. Yeah, you're all awesome. I hope you have a great time. Hopefully you join me on this raid. Like 28 of us left on Twitch. We can all jump across to this guy. Like I said, he's working on OG Krieg horses, so that should be a lot of fun. Blow your nose. Yeah, I will. Don't worry. yeah, I love you all. I'll see you Thursday. Bye, 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 bye.